Alright, man, so we are here with a video from Nonstop Sportsman talking about the most hated NBA team. Yeah, you seen it. I ain't no fan of the Phoenix Suns, you know what I'm saying, man. You know, that one season, 2021, man. The Clippers, we nearly got to the finals, man. I'm telling you, if Kawhi Leonard never went down with that ACL injury, man, I believe we would have made the finals. Now, would we have won the finals? Now, that's for another day, man. But yeah, man, the Phoenix Suns, I don't like them. I never liked Chris Paul. He's a so-called nice guy, but I think Chris Paul deep down is a jerk. I don't like Devin Booker. I really don't like Devin Booker at all, man. Like, I hate this guy. Like, I hate him. I hate the way he talks. I hate the way he breathes. He smells. I don't like the Phoenix Suns. I hate DeAndre Ayton. I don't like none of them. If you coming from the Phoenix Suns, we don't want you. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the case with, all the other NBA teams, man. That's pretty much the case with, them towards all the other NBA. I'm pretty sure, like, there's so many different teams that do not like the Phoenix Suns. I don't like the way they carry themselves, like they did something. All you did was make the finals and you got clapped by Giannis. You blew a lead by Giannis in the Bucks. Come on, man. But yeah, man, we are here with this video, the most hated team in the NBA. And let's get it, man. Let's give it a like. Came out 1 hour ago. And let's begin the hate on the Phoenix Suns. Now, Phoenix Suns fans, nothing towards you guys, but towards your team, you know what I'm saying? I got nothing against Phoenix Suns fans. You want to be a fan of whoever you want to be, that's fine. But if you are on the Phoenix Suns, nah. I like Monty Williams, though. I gotta give you that. I do like Monty Williams. So let's go ahead and hop straight into it.
It's good for an NBA team to be hated. It's a sign that you're doing something right. The Warriors were hated for being the most dominant team ever. The Lakers were hated as soon as LeBron and AD joined forces.
I guess.
Same happened with the Brooklyn Nets.
I guess you would say it's a sign for, good.
But neither of those teams are the most hated NBA team right now. This title belongs to the Phoenix Suns.
Yep, for sure.
Late game trash talking, ownership problems, overall pettiness, and everything in between.
Oh yeah. The Phoenix Suns are real petty, man. Real petty. We don't like Phoenix. They're just a team of jerks and cocky guys who never won nothing. Chris Paul, you're 39, 45 years old. Your time is up. My time is now. You won't see that championship. Never. But yeah, I hate them.
How did the Suns become so despicable? Just 2 years ago, the Suns were a fun little team that had just got their first 5 seconds of fame. In the infamous NBA bubble, the Suns were the only undefeated team with an 8-0 record. Even though they ultimately missed the play-in tournament, the Suns showed great teamwork, on and off the court. Their little run showed the ownership they were on the right path, and that they needed a strong leader to pair with young Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. And for that role, there's nobody better than Chris Paul.
I got my handy water. My handy dandy water.
When you have Chris Paul on your team, your competitiveness increases, your win tally increases,
but you don't win a championship.
Also, your team instantly becomes more annoying. It just comes with the territory. CP3 is one of the 5 best point guards in NBA history, and also one of the biggest pests of all time. We love CP, but it's fair to say he's annoying as hell, always complaining to the referees and talking smack to opponents. This Chris Paul effect almost always trickles down to the rest of the team.
I ain't gonna lie, I wish he would've got knocked out by Rajon Rondo.
And everybody else starts being more competitive, aggressive, and talkative on the court. When he was with the Clippers, they always complained about something. And when he got traded to the Rockets, Paul led Houston's players to fight with the Clippers in the hallway of the Staples Center.
For Rockets players,
man, Chris Paul didn't want no smoke with Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin will drop him.
But nobody on the Suns
Blake Griffin will drop Chris Paul. Come on now.
More than Devin Booker. Booker was averaging over 20 points per game since his rookie year. But during his 5-year tenure with Phoenix, they were one of the worst teams in the league, and Book was fed up with losing. He was a great player who once scored 70 points in a game, but it still wasn't enough for the Suns to win, and that was the story of his career.
Hey, shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. He dropped 71. He had 11 and 8, bro. I was gonna react to that one, but I did a poll, and it was kind of like 3 days behind.
Then, Chris Paul showed up after 5 losing seasons.
Bro, I liked Devin Booker until Chris Paul came in. I stopped liking him.
Had some bragging rights over players that used to always beat him. And it's fair to say, Book used those bragging rights to the fullest. You often see him talk trash and hype himself up after big plays, which we usually welcome and love to see. But if you looked closely, most of those loud plays came after the Suns were leading. In the 2021 playoffs against the Nuggets, when they were up 3-0, Booker and the Suns started antagonizing Denver's players, and it all resulted in a big fight at the end of Game 4. In the next round, Book was again super loud with every bucket he scored against the short-handed Clippers, but the Suns advanced to the finals, and Devin played great.
I'm telling you, bro, if we had Kawhi, they would have got clapped.
Never shut up about it. Giannis had had enough. The Bucks won 4 games in a row, secured the championship, and once again left the Suns empty-handed.
Yes, sir. It's over.
21 finals trip.
It's over, Chris Paul.
The Suns' competitive fire.
It's over.
It's their fighting spirit. Pheonix entered the 2022 season with the same team, and they were good. They were really good. With 64 wins, they had the winningest season in franchise history and the best record in the league.
Yeah.
Winning and acting cocky surely felt good for the fans.
It's been too long! We want this!
And they still got clapped.
The hate train started to gain speed. One of the most notable flex moments was when Booker and Ayton released a video of themselves working out.
Yeah. Winners work, baby. Winners work, baby.
After they defeated the Warriors by a measly 4 points in a game where Steph Curry didn't play. And in the first round of the 2022 playoffs against...
It's crazy, bro. Notice the pattern? Do you notice the pattern? Do you see the pattern? The Clippers, they didn't have Kawhi. They wanted to talk all the trash. The Warriors, they don't have Steph Curry. They want to talk all the trash. Even in this one, the Pelicans versus the Suns. They didn't even have Zion Williamson, and they want to talk trash. But watch when all these players get out on the court this season and show them up. They don't even like Zion anymore. It's up now. Come on now.
Pelicans. That hate for braggadocious Suns.
They do it behind their backs.
Things got a little bit
I hate them.
Chris Paul and Jose Alvarado, who annoyed the hell out of Paul in the series, becoming Paul's shadow and picking him up full length of the court, coming from behind.
We like that defense, though. We love that defense.
The Pelicans managed to win 2
Let me turn
games
this
against
up.
the Suns, while Alvarado's pesky defense got under Paul's skin. CP let out some frustration by elbowing Alvarado in the
Nah,
face.
Alvarado was being a pest out there.
And he purposely said his name wrong to discredit
Hispanic Patrick Beverly. Hispanic Patrick Beverly.
Alvarado.
Still, CP3 and the Suns won the series, but the Pelicans would remember this series. In the very next playoff round against the Dallas Mavericks, the Suns
Luka.
of their
Luka.
provoked Doncic
Luka.
defense and targeting him in the pick and roll. Booker and Chris Paul looked at each other and laughed. It was 2-0 for the Suns at that point, and everything looked peachy. But Doncic responded with 2 wins of his own, proving that laughing about his defense wasn't really smart. But the Suns had no chill.
Sweet, sweet revenge, man.
One of the few guys in the league who like defense.
It was Game 5 of the series, and it was a blowout game in the Suns' favor. Devin Booker drove to the basket and got fouled, after which he rolled all over the floor and mockingly named this move. After the game, as he was walking out of the tunnel, Luka famously shouted out Michael Jordan's phrase. The Mavs then won Game 6 in a blowout of their own, but it was only an interlude to what was coming. For Game 7 in Phoenix, the Suns were favorites, as the home team won every game of the series, but they dropped the ball so hard it nearly blew a hole in the ground. The Suns ended the first half.
They got clapped. Kizzy clapped.
Scored as many points as the whole Suns team. Before the end of the third, Phoenix was down by 46 points, and it was the biggest embarrassment the NBA has ever seen in a
Exactly.
Game 7. Since Booker made his comment about
They got blown out. They got
the Mavs
cooked.
outscored them by 79.
They got blown. Look, 79 points. They got stacked up, cooked, murdered, whatever you want to call it. That's why I like you, Luka. You did it. You did it for all the NBA teams. You got revenge for all that trash talk to every single NBA team that didn't have a star. You came out there. You were the star, and you showed them up and shut them down. I don't even think they playing good this season. They having so much drama with DeAndre Ayton and whatever the case may be, and Jay Crowder, that I don't know their record though. I don't know their record. I hope they're like at least 8th place, you know what I'm saying? I have not watched basketball and probably, like, I've watched games, but I haven't really watched it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's murder. 79-point blowout in the in Game 7 in the playoffs.
9 points, and it was an
The
hard
semis.
pill to swallow.
It hurts. But as a team, we just have to own it
After this gigantic failure in the playoffs,
Take that L.
that the Suns would learn to shut up and play and not act like they won the league 5 times in a row. We were wrong. It turns out the whole world massively underestimated the Suns' ability to create drama and be obnoxious. In June of 2022, the Suns started the offseason with some DeAndre Ayton contract drama. Ayton didn't speak with the team for weeks, but ultimately the Suns decided to match Indiana's offer for Ayton, which kept the former first overall pick in Pheonix. Just a few weeks later, we had the Robert Sarver scandal. The Suns owner was accused of sexual harassment,
what happened.
misogyny, racism, and creating a hostile working environment for over 2 decades. After a lengthy investigation by the NBA, the league has suspended Sarver for 1 year, plus fined him $10 million. And ultimately, Sarver was forced to sell the team. Before the start of training camp, the Suns decided to keep Jay Crowder on the bench until they found a trade partner for him.
They're working on finding a trade for him, but in the meantime, they have granted him to be excused from training camp.
Despite Crowder starting all the games for the team in their record-breaking 2022 season, he still hasn't suited up for the team in the 2023 season.
I don't think he's gonna play this season for them. He's gonna get traded by. Dang, it is. It's already the bro. It's the new year already. What the heck?
Against the Warriors.
Yeah, no, I don't even know.
Trash-talking Klay Thompson, who was visibly struggling after 2 major injuries. Again, Booker only trash-talked him after it was clear that the Suns.
Oh yeah, I love this Klay Thompson beef.
4 rings.
Klay Thompson versus Devin Booker.
The conversation. Still,
Put him in his place
from the game, which was his first ejection in 651 career games.
Damn.
Pissed off he was at Booker and the Suns. Fast forward a few weeks later, the Suns had a scuffle against the Knicks, and a bit after that, they had another one against the Lakers. Booker taunted Austin Reeves after a block, after which Patrick Beverley pushed and tripped DeAndre Ayton after he served a 3-game suspension. Beverley said
we like that.
Again if
we
got
like
the chance. Beverley claimed it all began before the game started. I shake everybody's hand. I put my hand on DeAndre Ayton's hand, and he doesn't shake my hand. So something was brewing there from the beginning. Beverley's known for his pesky antics, but this time, the world was at his side, as nobody is a big fan of the Suns right now. But perhaps
we don't like him.
Hates the Suns as much as the Pelicans, who made sure to retaliate after last year's loss. This time, it was Alvarado who refused to say Paul's name in the interview before the game. Even though he had a cracked rib, Alvarado said that he'll play if this person plays. Chris Paul did play, and he made sure to give Alvarado's ribs a nice hit from the back, which surely didn't feel too good. But the Pelicans had the last laugh. The game was already decided in the final minute, and the Pelicans' Zion Williamson decided to stir the pot a bit more.
Yes, sir, we like that.
Just waited for the game to be over, but Zion wanted to put an exclamation mark on the Pelicans.
We like that.
He dunked the ball so hard. Of course, his windmill dunk sparked an altercation between both teams, and both benches cleared out and collided.
Take that L, Pheonix.
After the game, Zion apologized for his dunk, but it was clear that he didn't mean it, and that the Pelicans hate the Suns with gusto. That was a little out of character for me, but you gotta understand, they sent my teammates home last year.
You know, I was in that locker room. My brothers were down.
Hey, bro, it's on Pheonix head, bro. Everybody out for blood on Pheonix. We all want the smoke
teams are
with
playing harder
Pheonix
against them and with a chip on their shoulder. Well, DeAndre, a part of that is because you were a good team, and the second part is because you were too loud. You taunt too much and talk a lot of trash when you're up. It's easy to act tough when you're up, as Doncic famously proved. And unless the Suns start winning titles, they need to just shut up and dribble. If they don't, their antics will just annoy more people and make it super hard on themselves, because they'll get everybody's best effort. You haven't won anything yet, Suns. Stop acting like you did.
Yeah, stop it.
Quit
it.
NBA.
Yeah, bro, I can't. How many months we got? It's January. We got about like 2-3 more months. Yeah, 3 more months. Playoffs start in like late April, I believe. But yeah, man, I can't wait. I want Pheonix to make the playoffs, and I want them to get murdered by either the Pelicans, the Clippers, the Mavs, the Warriors, whoever you put out there, the Lakers, if they so happen to majestically make the playoffs. But I want them to get clapped. Chris Paul, you're 47 years old, man. You got arthritis. You got scoliosis. Bro, bro, you had 30 years. You had 30 years to win a championship. 30 years. But yeah, man, you know, it's all fun and games, man, you know. I'm sure they don't mean, you know, much of anything, you know. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Tomorrow It's not gonna be any sport video. It's gonna be something different. If you guys have any suggestions, you know, throw them in the comment section. You know, I'll look at some of them and determine whichever one that I could find, or if there's only one that's recommended that I'm gonna react to. Because, you know, tomorrow I just want it to be you know, it's Friday. You know, it's the first Friday back from school. You know what I'm saying? You know, I only had like a 4-day week or whatever the case may be, and then Saturday I might not post because I have a late game, and I'm probably not gonna end up getting home until about 10 o'clock. So you might not see a video, and you're gonna see a video Friday. You might not see a video until Sunday, unless I could somehow in the morning make it happen and, you know, make that video out. But, you know, again, that's gonna take me like 3-4 hours to, you know, make the video. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. We're trying to get to 1,000 by April. Let's make it happen. Let's make it work. You know, every sub counts, man. It's free. What's that commercial? It goes like something free. But yeah, it's free. It's easy. It helps out a lot. But yeah, man, this is NOT. Hold on. I forgot to even do my hand thing. But yeah, man, this is NOT signing off, man. Love you guys. Peace, bro. Hey, Pheonix, you guys don't mess up big time, brother.